Hey, in this video, I'm gonna share with you how to build wealth in real estate one house at a time, one simple transaction at a time. Building generational wealth is a great topic, and it's something that a lot of people, probably you, me, I know myself, want to get into real estate to build generational wealth. And there's a right way to do it, and there's a wrong way to do it, and there's a way to do it one house at a time. My name is Raul Bulafit, and I help people start and scale the real estate investing business to 6 or even 7 figures, wholesaling real estate all virtually, all the time. Whether it's getting that first deal, whether it's going over that hump, trying to quit that job, get that first deal, or adding another deal every month or more to your real estate investing business, I can help you all online. Anyways, so what are we gonna talk about today? I'm gonna share with you the 5 things that you need to think about and start learning to be able to build your generational wealth one house at a time. There's a lot of things on this topic, and there's 2 reasons why you might fail. And reason number 1 is there's too much information out there. There's too many gurus, there's too many wizards. And the reason number 2 that you might fail is that there's misinformation, and there's people that don't mean harm, but there's information about maybe too many risky investments or different ways to look at this. And I'm not really gonna go into the risk and the reward and a lot of numbers. I'm just gonna go over the things that you need to build generational wealth, the things you need to learn, the things you need to dive into to be able to one house at a time, build and build and build and stack that portfolio so that one day you can chill and drink margaritas on the beach or own an island or do whatever you want, okay? So without further ado, let's get into it. I wanna make sure that you guys get this right, because if you don't get it right, it can be so frustrating. I know that you want to buy houses. I know that you want to own real estate and own passive income. And I wanna help you get there, but it starts with learning a few things. It's not just an easy plug and play. Let me put 10,000 here, 50,000 here. Let me buy this house and that house. No, this is a slow grind. This is a slow build. And the people who really make it in real estate are the people who learn the niches, learn the craft really, really well. So what are the things you have to learn? We'll start with the top 5. The number 1 skill that you need to learn, figure out how to do, is learn how to analyze deals. What is a good deal? What is a bad deal? Learn how to analyze a property. And I actually have a video here on my channel. I'm gonna post it, maybe a link here. I have a video on my channel of how to analyze a deal on Zillow. I actually have a few videos on my channel of how to analyze deals. Anyways, the goal is that you immerse yourself in this learning experience of real estate and learn how to look at a deal, what's a good deal, what's a bad deal, how much repairs does it need, what's the right offer, what's the wrong offer. Because the money in this business is when you buy. When you build your wealth, it's when people buy the right properties at the right price at the right time. And the right price is a very important factor. It's not everything. You can buy properties almost at market value at the right time and with the right terms and still make a ton of money and build wealth. However, if you get this pricing, analyzing thing right, you'd be good almost forever, okay? Skill number 2 that you have to learn and immerse yourself in is learn how to find deals, right? If you wanna be kind of like the one really in charge, if you have a lot of time to devote to your real estate wealth building, your generation building, I would recommend learning about wholesaling real estate, which is the way that I've acquired all my money, real estate, portfolio, etc. Is basically what we do is that we find off-market properties by marketing on Google or text messages or cold calling. We find people who are looking to sell their property, we make them an offer, and then we sell that property for a higher price to an investor who's willing to pay more, cash. And all this happens within 30 days usually. So that is a very fast way to start accumulating some cash. And guess what? Once you learn that skill of how to find deals, you can now buy those deals off yourself, which is how we do it. So if our wholesale business produces a deal that I like, I will then buy it off of our wholesale business and keep it as a rental. We're doing 1 to 2 of those every single month. And the goal is to be able to do 5 of those every single month. And you can do that too. And it starts with that skill of how to analyze a deal and then how to find deals. There's a lot of different ways on how to find deals. We teach our students how to find them all off market, but there's a lot of on market ways as well. Skill number 3 that you need to learn and immerse yourself in and think about. Learn how to find the money. This could be with banks, This could be with private money. This could be with hard money. This could be with partners. There's a lot of ways to find money. And what I share with my students typically is once they start finding deals, they really want to buy them. If you're looking at this video, you probably want to buy and fix and flip a house. Maybe you want to buy and rent it. Maybe you want to do a lease option or something. A lot of times you need money for repairs, to close on the house. And you might not have all the money in the world. You might not have 50, 80, 100,000 saved up. I would say if you have a job, start trying to save at least $50,000 a year. However, if you don't have the money right now, there are ways to buy homes for cash flow, for wealth, with zero money down. That is how we buy most of our homes. But there's a skill that goes into that. How to find the money, how to structure a partnership, how to structure a private money deal, hard money deal, how to use a bank to your advantage. So there's a lot of things that we can help you with there. And there's a lot of ways to find the money. You gotta learn that. Skill number 4, now you have to learn how to manage the property. So once you analyze a deal, find the money, you now bought the property. Well, now you have to learn how to manage the thing, because finding a deal and buying the property is one skill. Managing it and converting it into a rental or a sale, that's a whole different skill. And there's a lot of books on these topics. There's a lot of YouTube channels on this and podcasts on this. I would highly recommend to immerse yourself in that if that's what you want to do. If you want to get into the rental game and learn how to do property management, maybe some renovations, finding the right tenants, screening tenants, collecting payments, setting up a system, you have to really immerse yourself in that. You have to learn that skill because it's absolutely something that you need if you want to be successful in generating future wealth without a ton of your time. Because nobody wants to have a rental portfolio that they work 40 hours a week in. That's not fun. You want a rental portfolio that maybe you work 1 hour a month, okay? So that is the goal there. Definitely that's a skill you have to learn, how to manage it, how to manage the rehab, who to hire, when. Are you doing this virtually, not virtually? So we're currently buying properties all virtually. I live here in Miami and I'm buying properties all across Florida, North Carolina, Georgia, Alabama. And we have to learn the skill of how to manage people virtually, hire the right people, how to pay the contractors, how to screen the tenants, how do we get the tenants to go see the property, how do we collect the payments? All that is a lot of things that you have to think about as you're going along this journey. And ultimately, step number 5, the skill you have to learn is how to multiply it, okay? Once you analyze a deal, find the money, close, manage it, now how do you multiply it? Because the topic of this video is how to build wealth one house at a time. So one house is not going to build a crazy amount of wealth. Maybe one big apartment building will, but we're talking about houses, right? We're talking about single family homes that are tangible, a lot easier to get your foot in the door. Like if you're watching this video and you get inspired, you could technically buy a property within the next 30 days and you can start your wealth journey. That is not the same in an apartment building. It's not easy to buy an apartment building in the next 30 days if you just go looking right now. So what do I mean by multiply it? So now that you bought the house, you managed it, you're either renting it. Well, how do you use this house to make you money so you can buy more houses? Or how do you use this house as a track record so you can show investors so they can invest with you? There's a lot of different ways you can skin this cat. And in the Selfish Plug here, in our mentoring program, we go over all these steps, step by step of how to find the deal. That's what we're really good at. How to buy it, how to use the money, all these things. And we kind of guide you step of the way. But even if you choose not to do any mentoring, which I don't recommend, whether it's me or anybody, I definitely think if you want to take this serious, find somebody. You have to immerse yourself in those 5 topics to be successful in the generational wealth part of this real estate game. So I want to thank you for watching this video. If you really like this, hit the thumbs up, click that bell so you get notified every time I come out with a new tip or trick. We come out with about 2 to 3 a week. And check out all these other videos on my channel, and you can check me out on RaulBlueFit.com. I'll see you guys on the next video.